Everyone in Oma village thought he was just a poor man. Quiet, hardworking, always under that tree with his tools and sawdust-covered hands. But nobody knew the truth. Not the old men who gave him broken stools. Not the children who watched him walk. Not even Chioma, the girl who came every week with a smile that made him forget who he was. Behind his calm eyes and wooden hammer was a secret big enough to shake a kingdom. Prince Obinna of Umu Kingdom was admired by everyone, but he was not happy. His palace was full of riches, golden statues, expensive clothes, and servants who attended to his every need. Yet, none of it mattered to him. What was the point of wealth if the only women who loved your money? Father, Obinna said one evening as he sat with the king, I want to marry for love. But how will I find a woman who loves me for who I am and not because I'm a prince? The king stroked his beard thoughtfully. Then you must hide who you are, he said. And so, Obinna left the palace. He dressed in simple clothes, wore old sandals, and carried a bag of tools. To the world, he was no longer Prince Obinna but Obi, a poor carpenter looking for work. One sunny afternoon, Obi arrived in Oma village, a small, bustling community far from the palace. He set up a small workshop under a tree in the market square, fixing chairs and tables for the villagers. One day, while he was repairing a broken stool, a young woman approached him. She wore a simple dress, but her confidence and kind smile made her stand out. Excuse me, she said. Can you fix my father's bench? It's very old, and he doesn't want to throw it away. Obi looked up and smiled. Of course, bring it to me. The woman introduced herself as Chioma. She was not only beautiful but also hardworking, running a small food stall to support her family. Over the next few weeks, Chioma visited Obi's workshop often, sometimes to check on the bench, sometimes just to gist with Obi. Obi was drawn to her honesty. Unlike the women he had met as a prince, Chioma never tried to impress him with expensive clothes or sweet words. She was real, and she made him laugh. Obi fell deeply in love with Chioma but was scared of confessing his feelings, worried she might reject him because of his humble status. One evening, as they sat under the shade of the tree near Obi's workshop, he took a deep breath. Chioma, I have to confess something to you, he began. I'm in love with you. I can't hide these feelings anymore. Please don't reject me because I'm poor. Before he could finish, Chioma gently placed her hand on his mouth. Don't say that, Obi. You're not poor. You're kind, hardworking, and genuine, she said softly. And yes, I've fallen for you too. Their bond grew even stronger after that day, and they became inseparable. Chioma's support and encouragement filled Obi's heart with joy. A few months later, Obi decided it was time to reveal his true identity. One evening, Obi approached Chioma with a serious expression. Chioma, there's something I need to tell you, he said. I was born into a wealthy family, but I ran away to live a humble life. If I went back to my old life, would you come with me? Chioma paused, searching his face. Wealth doesn't matter to me, Obi, she said firmly. But if you truly care for me, I would follow you anywhere. Her words melted his heart. 2 days later, a royal carriage arrived in Oma village. The villagers gathered in amazement as servants stepped out and began decorating Obi's workshop with flowers and golden banners. What's going on? Chioma asked, confused. Obi emerged from behind the carriage, no longer in his carpenter's clothes but dressed in royal robes. Chioma, he said, taking her hand, I am Prince Obinna of Umu Kingdom. I pretended to be a poor carpenter to find someone who would love me for me, and I found that person in you. Chioma stared at him, speechless. Then, with tears in her eyes, she smiled. You could have been a prince or a farmer, Obi. My heart chose you. The villagers cheered as Prince Obinna knelt before Chioma. Will you be my queen? He asked. Yes, she whispered. Chioma moved to the palace, but she remained the same humble and kind person she had always been. The kingdom celebrated their wedding for 7 days, and every villager from Oma was invited to the feast. Though Prince Obinna's riches were vast, he knew his greatest treasure was Chioma's love. And from that day on, they ruled with kindness, teaching the kingdom that true worth lies in the heart. The end. If you enjoyed this story, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more captivating tales. Thank you for watching.